Hey people, this is Carl Gallups, one of the spokespeople for PPSIMMONS. This video is a passionate call to action. Please bear with me for just a moment. Ever since Sheriff Joe Arpaio released the official 6-month sworn law enforcement investigation into the authenticity of Barack Obama's long-form birth certificate, in which the investigation revealed conclusively that the birth certificate that Obama showed the world and swore was his actual birth certificate, that investigation revealed conclusively that the certificate is a 100% forgery and fraud. I have been absolutely embarrassed and horrified by the American media in this matter. Now Pravda, the Russian media, is asking, where is the American media in the Obama fraud? What are they covering up? Additionally, we now have reports from law enforcement investigators that the mainstream media personnel are reporting to them that some in the mainstream media are not covering the story because they and their families have received threats from U.S. government officials. The threats were so terrifying that some have reported that they have quit their jobs in the media. Folks, this has got to stop. The only way it will stop, politically speaking, is for Americans to know the truth. The mainstream media won't tell them. Most pulpits won't tell them. Their own congressmen won't tell them. But a brave sheriff, 6 investigators, and a bevy of forensic experts have told you. I have told you. PPSIMMONS has told you. The man in the White House is more than likely a fraud and usurper. We may be in the middle of the biggest constitutional crisis in American history. But here's the good news. We don't need the mainstream media. I personally have been in over 300 radio markets in the last 2 days alone, giving interviews on syndicated radio. I have my own radio program with a large and growing national and even international audience. I write newspaper articles. I pastor a large church. I've written a book. Together, you and I have the PPSIMMONS channel with millions of viewers. I'm doing my part, is the point that I'm making, with what God has given me. Now I ask you, please will you do your part? Use your email address books, Facebook accounts, Twitter accounts, etc. Talk to friends and family at work, church, and in the community. Write letters to the editors. Stay on your congressman. Launch local community campaigns to bombard your congressman's office with phone calls. It's a fact that if your congressman gets more than 25 calls on one subject in one day, they take very serious note. You can do that. Put continual pressure on your local newspapers, radio, and television. Some of you have direct access to large groups, civic organizations, or even radio, television, and print media. Spread our Obama Fraud Archives page at carlgallups.com. Help it to go viral so that millions will see it and millions will know. At carlgallups.com and at PPSIMMONS, we have no advertising, no gimmicks. If we get 5 hits or millions of hits, not a single penny is made from what we do. But unless we get millions of hits, the mainstream media and the White House wins and we lose. This is serious. This is our constitutional republic. This is our freedom to worship and take the gospel of Jesus Christ to the world. I am doing what I can. PPSIMMONS channel is doing what they can. Won't you now get involved seriously and prayerfully before the light goes out completely? It really is now up to you. Thank you, and God bless you.